Hi, I'm Joe Satriani, and I'm going to talk to you about Jimi Hendrix as soon as I turn off this noise right here. No, I love Jimi Hendrix. Uh, I was just transfixed the first moment I heard him. Young kid and heard something coming out of the family stereo system, the big Magnavox, you know. And, I remember turning around, looking into that room, and it was as if I was looking through a time tunnel, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing, and I was asking my brothers and sisters, "What is that? What is that? What music is that? Who is that?" And finding out it was Jimi Hendrix, I was then, my path was set. I was going to find out who this guy was. I was going to see if I could find records, and I was still. A sort of a recovering drummer. I'd been a drummer since age 9, and I was sort of still kind of playing, but it was getting, my lack of talent was getting kind of annoying. And so this came at a good time, a transition point. And so I became a Hendrix fan, aided by my older sister's boyfriends, who just thought it was so cool that this little kid was into Hendrix, so they would bring these albums over. And I wasn't yet, for some reason at that age, I wasn't going out and buying albums. It just didn't occur to me that I could do that. So I was still very much a kid, and wasn't thinking about it. So then, all of a sudden they'd say, "Oh, this is his record." And then all of a sudden there was the second record and then the third record. And so I hadn't really thought about playing guitar. So that didn't happen until 1970. So as a, 13 going on 14, when he passed away, that had such a huge impact on me. And I decided I was going to be a guitar player then. But I mean, the essence of it is that, his music to me is so beautiful and it's so powerful. And the way that he plays the instrument seems like he's completely free of what most of us sort of carry around with us, which is all of our lessons. When he plays, there seems to be no method. And it sounds like he's never learned anything in his life, and yet he's the most proficient guitar player. It's like this wonderful vibe that he gives off that he doesn't care, yet he's playing the most profound stuff. And that, I think, just as a fan, that is exciting, because it doesn't sound like he did, I can only think of maybe the song 1983 where he's really using scales, But everything else is just so, free. And especially when you're young and maybe you don't know too much about an artist's roots or stuff like that. You just think they've been delivered from outer space to your doorstep, and it's the total package. But I think time has shown that his genius was spread out with not only his playing, but the way that he composed, the way that he heard things, how he would record the songs, what he tried to do. And when you think about it, from 66 to 70, it's just a very volatile time, not only in the world, but in the world of recording, as things were going from 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 track, and what people thought they could do in a recording studio. And then what artists were allowed to do, the freedom they started to get from the label. So